just okay. If you're joining us for the first time, you're welcome. This is our usual interactions on Sundays. However, we normally hold this every Sundays, and which ought to be 8:30, but of course we have some things to be inclusive, and this is going to run for the next 40 to 45 minutes, and then we're off. And of course, to just interact with us on the market system situations and directions on the market, and also how to leverage on the markets, and of course, learn the basic things about crypto. And of course, I want to expose some of us who are new to crypto that what we do in Planb is basically education and giving directions or guide people on how to okay, on how to ride the market independently. We believe more for people to be involved in crypto by themselves and not through third party, as it were, because we have seen a lot of disappointment via third party for some time, and we felt the best way of entering into the market or taking advantage of the market that has to do with cryptocurrency is to be personally involved. And of course, if you do not have means to be involved personally, you can leverage on information, still personal involvement, but there are different personal involvement. Some we want to do full-time involvement, doing trading by themselves, and of course want to learn more. There's nothing bad in learning more, but what is worst is when you want to say, I want to give my money to third party to help me to trade, and they give me profit at the end of the day. I think it's actually not worth it, right? What it worth is be involved, know when to enter, know when to exit the market, and then know how to spread, diversify, as it were. Yeah, what we do again in the Planb is to create a cash flow system, and there's nothing wrong in doing that. But of course, you should know that your primary motive in crypto should be that you want to build your portfolio by yourself independently, and so that you avoid the story that touch. Listen to people, and they come around and tell me a whole lot of things of what they have seen, what they are, passing through in the market today. And I don't think it's worthwhile. So now, number one, let's look at what do we expect in the market. Let me see BTC. BTC, what is it trying to do? And okay, BTC having some correction. So please don't panic about the pullback. Of course, we expected the pullback or a correction, a healthy correction, and a pullback, though with a little issue or turbulence for it not be able to cross right a region. Is like more or less the pattern we've been facing as like head and shoulder. We have, of course, that we're still struggling. Okay, we say we have major area to 45 to 44 to 45, and another major area we have issues over time, 52,000, and when we're able to cross that, then another major area is 58 to 59K. Then, of course, playing the long-term game, you should understand that the market is struggling to get out of the bear, but is still not able to get out of the bear, even though the bull was trying to like show itself as a matter of fact. So you can see we're now struggling 42, and then we'll see another challenge we have at 45. So, but the game is actually probably maybe getting up to, even when we move up, we say it's likely the possibility for us was that the market to correct back and give and take, maybe worst case scenario this time around, looking at about 40,000, maybe 40,000 here, 40,200 or 40,600 thereabout, that we could rebound. If the market still continue to move, probably you can go to 40,600 thereabout. So if I were you and I want to buy more Bitcoin, I don't know how much money you have to buy more Bitcoin. So, but you can always use Bitcoin as a roadmap for you and following other coins that you may want to buy. If you have coin you want to buy, let me quickly check this coin because they want to set up something TV course. Oh, sorry. So, what? Oh my God. That's actually moon. That's not a good one as it were. Shoot. And 19. That's not good. It's over. I don't think it's Saudi again. And it's already done the job. I didn't have time. Today was usually a hectic day for me. Yeah, but for a long time game, of course, you can buy, but for short time game right now, let me check the 4 hour time frame. Oh, man, this is not. I was actually going through this project yesterday and at about 14 cent. And then, is it 14 cent? 1 cent for penny. So the 2 cent out about almost 100%. Okay, I'm not here to do some analysis though, but just to sell some coin. Now, you guys saw what happened NFT game. Okay, go here. We saw what happened on NFT game. Let me quickly check Ape for us. Ape coin. Yeah, I was okay. It's already breaking down. Bought some, and we said it may wait, take a return back, but it's possible that the coin could go back to as low as $7 or whatever. Let's go. Yeah, let's go here. Use 30 minutes. It's a relatively new coin. It all struggled to have a kind of a return, a bounce back here, but no way. And we continue to have more dump of people who are bought earlier on. And so to find the bottom of this coin may still take more time, probably go more down to, let's go 1 hour time frame. Okay, just a moment. Become, sorry, I need to check something here. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we go over here. Okay. Yeah, I need to check over here. Okay, yeah. Right, sorry. Okay, all right, you can see Mr. BTC. So we have a topic 40,000. Okay, it actually keeps 40,900, was that? And then have a quick rebound. Now, if it's not sustained over here, for us to have a new return or breakout of the next 4 hours candle, then we can have more continuous down, but it should not be good if we break below 40,000. Then we should expect that we may go to 37, even $33,000, right? And but I'm not seeing that happening, but we have something similar to this where you have a breakdown 39, and then we can go down to 37, 36, 37, and if you didn't hold, but I'm not saying this for you to panic, okay? So what you are doing is just know what you are doing in the market per time. So let me quickly show, if you are, just like we have Bitcoin as the ape, right? Just shows ape, some of us already bought, even when you bought expensive, like ape, right? Like ape, for instance, like I'm talking of ape, probably down back to 7 0.3 or 0.4 or 0.5 or 7.4, and if you cannot hold, then that would be too terrible. But I doubt if you can hold over here. Now, so you could have A, probably you want to buy it, you could wait for when you see at $8.7, you can buy some and wait for 7.3 or $7.4 to add more, and then before a round back. Now, a round back may come back to like $14.2 in value, depending on what the market situation. Now, if you're able to buy, ladder buys 8.7, 7.4, and they get to about $13, and you can dispose some and wait. If you can break above 14, then we can go over. Now, of a long time game, just understand that ape is just like the Bitcoin of crypto. So ape is going to be like the Bitcoin of NFTs. Okay, so you are patient, you wait a while and let the markets take a direction back, then you can get some, as it were, depending on what you want to achieve on it. Okay, and so it's so important when you learn how to. Yeah, okay, I was checking this. You just jump. I thought I saw you down at 60. What's happening? Okay, unfortunately, you will not have. Oh, are you serious? Yeah, this coin, okay, it has a pump to 80 something cent, even though when I saw a 64 cent, then, okay. Yeah, if you look at it, long time game of this coin, not a financial advice, but you may be very smart to say, let's just get some. You can see that a pump, I think it was about 3 days ago, that I saw at 62 or thereabout. So I bought some long time, and so I'm not selling, even though it moved to 84 cents. So I was looking at the time of like selling, buying, selling, right? So I could have a fall back to about maybe 67 again, and then you can return the gain. A long time game, this coin could have a very big rally over, over here. Yeah, then all-time high of $4. Okay, so to recover up to $3.7 or thereabouts, the rally over. So I'm not doing it a full technical detail, and that you can take your time to research more about this mine of Dalamas and Dalamians. So you can take your time to check it. That's why you're in crypto, and to do your. I was going through some of them. DAO, Glitch. Yeah, all these coins are coins that I'll do some research on over a period of time. Okay, so you can do more investigations on that, and then ape, you can get some and just keep it over time to see as the NFT game is changing in metaverse system, you could have more money to make on some of those projects. So, okay, just check over here. Okay, like we saw the Cardano rally up yesterday, and then again, boom. So it's almost forming a kind of cup and handle. Now, Cardano could not break over here again, but that was a very good support at the EMA rebound. And then if you can rebound here, then we may continue to have another stop here at 96 cents to 98 cents. And then up to like $1. So, but we needed to actually break $1.09 more to be able to have a very strong uptrend in Cardano. But I'm not sure Cardano is a coin that you should be disturbing much of yourself with, just to have some jumps of it or find a way to be earning it. And that's what we've been doing in our space. Okay, now that's enough of that. So I'm going to go quickly to DeFi game. So you need to know how to play the game of DeFi. Right, and we'll be sharing with us a lot of DeFi projects, and we'll tell friends to find ways of staking coins, try as much as possible. All right, and then, but some, of course, we may not look at. We can be very hasty, right? Most time we can be very hasty. Okay, probably before I do that, let me quickly show us something. We talked about Some people have been on our platform for a long time. You have been in Planb. You know that we use, okay, we know that we use a boat. So I will still recommend, of course, some were using the boat, but laziness, number one, laziness, and number two, not ready to acquire more training. And that's what made a lot of people not to be using it and making a lot of money on it. Okay. Now, what stopped you, right? What stopped you to leverage on the boat and be trading and making a lot of money for yourself? So if you're not using the free commerce, I would recommend, because it's going to help you, because number one, you can use the smart trade, right? And it will help you to always take profit when you need to take profit, as it were, because you can just go ahead and set your profit, ahead of time, and connect all your exchange platform. Okay, then you can always be having some fun. Okay. Oh, hard has not stopped. Are you crazy? Well, this is crazy. So, how many of us participated on hard? Okay, on the Bill with Me, I think we had something like, let me quickly check, hard on prices. We should sell hard. Or I think we did that on, was it Bill with Me or private mentorship? Bill with Me or private mentorship. So you could see that hard took us a very long time. This is a trade we set up for about, yeah, let me say, not a long time, because we just look at it. Let's just set up a little trade on hard and leave it there to be doing what it was doing. And okay, so I could see that. But I know there was a trade that was set up for hard. If I could just find it. Okay, never mind. But I know those of us in Be With Me or private mentorship, either of the two, you should have seen where we talk about hard and the prices we send hard on. So if you look at it, I think I was doing an experiment that day. Let me check. Okay, you can see I was doing an experiment that day on hard, setting hard on to take profits at 42 cents, 42.9 cents, and then another profit at 66, and then okay, another profit at 58, and then the other profit 66 cents or thereabout. You can see that it's still waiting for maybe first one have been taken and all of that. So your boat can do a whole lot of things for you. But one of the things is that I know a lot of people, when we talk about boat that time, people are looking for network marketing and all of that. You can actually make a lot of money. You can share the link. I think you make affiliate commission, but please don't take it to be like all those marketing hype. True Commerce does not do all those marketing hypes, but you can actually make a lot of money sharing with people genuinely, and then they use it. Of course, I love when I share things with people and they use it. All right. So what you're earning as affiliate commission is shared to month by month. Okay, you can see that what I'm accruing in this month of April from affiliate commission. I think they were bringing all of this thing up coming over these days. Before we do not used to have these. You can see affiliate commission. I would do $400 for $4 in the month of March, and I can still have a crew of 222, and maybe if I didn't withdraw, it can be accumulated up to 440 in that order. And so but what one thing everybody needs to know, understand, is that we don't run, if you're looking for just marketing without any, utility for people you invited to free commerce, you may miss the whole thing. So the whole ideology is that you're recommending anything for anyone, it should be things that people can use and then benefit from, not only when you just marketing people and then you make commission and they are now left with nothing. It doesn't really make sense, okay? So it's so important we learn as much as we can to make use of things. So tree commerce, another fantastic thing that, all right, you can use a DCA boat too, right? Make use of the DCA boat where you set up your boat. One of the fantastic thing about the DCA boat is this: it helps you to set markets, and then you're taking profit at any time you can close it. And that's why learning is important. And that's why we run training on tree commerce. Like, you need to, part of the training, learn how to use it and different parts of the strategy. I think, I think it's $750 for training on how to use the boat effectively. I'm not talking of, different boat people are talking about this boat. I've used a lot of boats, okay? I've used a lot of boats, expensive boat, and some that even like you have to set your VPS and all of that. I've used so many boats, but I think I'm cool with tree commerce because it's very mature and it's not this marketing gimmicks people are looking for, just marketing people are collecting referral bonuses. Yeah, is there anything wrong with referral bonus? No, it's a benefit you enjoy for sharing opportunity with people. So company try to what do with an affiliate commission. There's actually nothing wrong with it, but most people I've seen in crypto, they do rise and fall more. Why? Because they're so much depending on just recruiting in people to platform and making referral commission. I think it's actually bad. So, okay, now it should be a win-win situation. All right, so let me take over here. So now you need to learn how to play DeFi games. Some of you have been telling you to stake coins. You don't pay attention to it. If you look at it, when we told people to stake this coin, Brew Labs, okay, we told people to stake. Okay, don't worry. Here we don't. Once you make noise, we take you off. So there's no fight there. Show your level of seriousness and non-seriousness. All right, now look at the coin time. We ask people to stake. Yeah. Now the difference is so clear right now. Now, this is not a financial advice, don't quote me wrong, okay? But I'm sure when we ask people to stake Real Lab, I think it was 204 thereabout. Now you could see Real Lab yesterday move up to 95 and 00 as 205. Let me check 30 days. But I'm sure we have staked Real Lab now for more than a month plus, if I'm not mistaken. You can see those of us who have started for long, I think at this fall, you can see now we are not just growing only the volume of the coin, we are equally growing the price of the coin. Okay? Now, those are the advantage where we tell you people stake coin, it disciplines you, all right? It disciplines you not to be under pressure, even when the market is not rousy and all of that, all right? So you do not need to bother yourself when the market is rosy or it's not rosy, because you know what you have done. But when you tell people, people find it difficult. You can see Blue Lab has even done all-time high before of about 1 cent. Okay, you can see the journey. Now, somebody who bought down here has take price going up. Yeah, must he wait? No, if he sell, fine. But you have to be very smart enough. That's another training that all of us in Build With Me and private mentorship, especially, we have to pay attention on. I don't just do video because I want to do video. I'm doing it more especially for our people to learn. We need to learn. I remember the last training we had on private mentorship, only one person attended. And I was on no border, and the person, of course, got the dose of it. I even said I was not going to post the video, right? Because I have said that if you're on private mentorship, it's not about you just paying $5,000 to be there. It's all about you being ready to be in business. Crypto is large, man. So we need to wake up to it. But when you see people that say it's not working, who told you? The same place you say it's not working is where people are making insane money. So how do you mean it's not working? It's not working. Somebody have bought such coin like this, right? Probably are down here now. Look at where it is. You have to ignore all of those up and down. It's natural. But if you look at it, what will you say to this market now? It's an uptrend, man. So, but what do you do? At what time do you get to know and then station yourself? Okay. can see, what do you do? What will you say to this market now? And then where you're waiting now, as he pull back here, somebody may be shouting, but no matter what is pulling now, as he actually drop here, looking at the long-term view, this is a very strong uptrend. You can see an impulse move, break down, never go back to here, higher low, and then so just go on and on and on. So here now is like consolidated with very strong support. Maybe it's going to bounce back to 0.990 instead of that 91 it is presently. Worst case scenario, back to 87, and then it continued the journey. Then why is doing all of this magic? Somebody is accumulating some volume of the coin. So I wouldn't know why sometimes when we tell people take advantage of this, people complain of not seeing it, it's not working, and all of that. So many things you need to learn, right? And that's why we always say that even when you have not started, just start from where you are. There's no amount of money that is too small to start crypto. There's no amount of money that is too big that crypto cannot consume, okay? So it's important. So all you do is just to click and all of that. So if you're on our platform, if you want to be with me, sorry, not that you will be with me, if you're on Mega Green, especially on Telegram, many of you don't take information seriously on the Telegram. That's why you're missing a lot of things. Okay, now let me go back and quickly show us something, an update on the Drip network. Now, Drip had about 5 or 6 projects in one. Now, the first you look at is the Drip file set. Okay, the Drip file set was the first phase of Drip. Now, this is a DeFi game, but one of the things that make a lot of people, or people are playing the DeFi game on Drip network, is the fact that people now saw that the person behind Drip network is, showing his face and doing a lot of strategy. So it's not enough to invest in the technology. It's important to know the strategy behind the technology, and that to make you, people say good things sell itself. I don't believe that. What is good, if you were marketed, it will make a lot of sense. Okay, now if you look at it, Forex have been doing a lot of things. Now, what we told is that you want to be part of it. All you do is that, like I think I did send a link on our forum. And then if you're a friend, because your friend must have invited you. And that's why I'm not always in the culture of like, maybe just send a link on interaction like this, because I know a lot of people have been invited by friends or thereabout. And it's meant to give you a booty, and that's a link that you need to give to you. And then when it gives you the booty, and all you need, you have to copy the booty address, and then switch it on. Then you have to go to the file set and get down here. It's going to show you booty. It's going to show you something booty, get a booty, and then you paste the wallet there and click on update. So when you update, and then there you go. But you make ensure that you're pasting the link on the place where your MetaMask is, and make sure you have a BNB. And all you do is that shortly after that, your BNB is used now to buy. So if you are using 1 BNB now, you can buy you 7.8. All right, you can see it went up the other day and then it has come down now. So it's an advantage for anyone. So market must go up, market must come down. So it's not your headache. And then imagine, I was showing to somebody yesterday, imagine if somebody have 100 drip, that means on average you want to be making on a drip per day is 1 drip. Okay, if you make 1 drip per day, and in 90 or 100 days you are making 100, and even if the price of drip go down, you have gotten some more drip, as it were. And that's the advantage. What to do, you're meant to be like compounding. You can see I have small fraction that is here, 1.17 drip. What should I do now to sell? By harvesting it and convert to BNB or no? No, I want to compound. But take note, everything you're compounding is locked into that. So it's like a burnout. It's already born out into the log file set, so which you cannot collect. You can only get the accrual of the volume of your coin you stake. Okay, now I've locked it, all these volumes, so I can be having passive accrual. That's why we told you that somebody can be making passive income up to $100 to $1,000 a day without doing active trading. These are platforms. So now too, I'm going to the same project offsuit now have an animal farm. So let me show you something on the animal farm. Some people too, like the update, many didn't get on the animal farm. Now on the animal farm, there is a drip garden, which is a kind of LP of drip BUSD. And then there is presently there is a piggy bank, and then there is a farm. So this is LP of dogs and pigs that you can stake, right? Some coins. The LP, this is pools. So single coins, lock or stake for you to make, okay, for you to make, let me lock this place. Okay, single pull up. You can lock any coin here and then get accrual on percentage, PY, and all of that. Now that means there's a farm, there's a pool, all right? There is a garden, there's a piggy bank, there's big pen. So, but most importantly, drip faucet, you want to stay hierarchy, drip faucet, drip garden, now piggy bank. Now, what's happening in piggy bank? Some of you will say, now there was a kind of activities of some people who use both to do transaction the first time. Drip faucet, foreign sharks have to like block and then want to create a new contract address and a contract project protocol for pigs, especially pig, not dogs. Nothing's happening to dogs. And so what did I ask you to do? Some of us who stake, we stake some without time frame, we stake some with time frame. Some will stake like 3 years, some will stake for like 1 year. I think I stake like that. 1 year, I stake I think 3 years as 156 days, I stake 52 days, I stake. I just take because I want to experiment all of them. Some I stake free. Now look at this one I stake free. What they ask you to do is say, sell the truffle now on the one that does not have a lock period. Because the one that does not have a lock period, after the migration tomorrow or next, all these truffles that you have is going to be useless. Now, but the one that have a lock period, do nothing. Don't bother yourself about it. Just leave it that way. Okay? Yeah, just leave it that way. Over time, when the movement is done, everything will be moved in that way. And so you do not bother yourself. On the, what's it called? On the one that have a time, okay? So now, the next thing I need to show very quickly, I think I have a network jam here. Okay. So now you have the drip garden, okay? You have the drip garden. Let me quickly close the drip lab. So guys, if you have questions, just start typing because I'm going to wrap up shortly. Crypto is fantastic. Now, what do? Market will always go up and down. That's when you need to know how to play the DeFi game, guys. You must learn how to play the DeFi game. So there are some DeFis that you play. You take advantage of it when they are paying high ROI. You make the high ROI, and then when the ROI now become low, the price may go up. Then you quickly be able to take much money. You know, most persons don't know, right? That when the ROI is very high, the coin may look very useless. People will dump it and all of that. Accumulate more of it and wait when the market go up. Then you can sell and wait for such coin again if they dump it. Now the drip garden. So the drip garden is very simple and fantastic. Now it's a combination of drip and BUSD LP. Now you can start from anywhere. No amount is too small. No amount is too big. And I always tell people you want to play the game, start from maybe $100. Somebody say, what you have don't have $100? Even $50. Now nobody $50. Now nobody say this amount is not much, just something like $1,000. Now, but I'm sure this amount was like when we're doing some testing, the amount that was kept here, I think I have some record because I love playing games of, I'll tell you that you do not need to be a millionaire to become millionaire in crypto. You do not need to be a millionaire before you become a millionaire in crypto. You can start from anywhere and you'll be fine. Now, if you look at this account now, you say we're compounding. Sometimes some people have this thing full and then they said it has stopped. It has not stopped. You see the plant will be increasing in number. Okay. Now, quickly we go to Drip Viewer. Okay, you can go to your Drip Viewer and see this account, for instance, how many plants is he having per day and when is the next plant to be planted. Okay, Now the next plant, put the wallet already. Now the next plant by 9:13 p.m. Nigerian time is the next planting time, all right, which is the next 31 minutes. Oh, are you serious? So it's having 14 plants already. Okay, that's been a long time. Okay, now because per day now it's having 27 plants per day, which is in dollar value. You do not look at the dollar value, $41. But what should you look at? This plant, there was a time one plant worth $10, $12, $5, $7. So imagine what you need to grow is to see how many plants you can grow per day. Now, if this can be having 27 plants per day, and if the price of the plant go to, let's say, $8, now that means this is about $216. Now people are so carried away by dollar value, that's why they are messing up. 27 plant multiplied by, let's say, $12, right? That would be $324. Now when you tell somebody be compounding, he said, I'm not seeing the money I'm earning that was supposed to $100 before, I'm now earning $34. What is the reason? The reason is this: the price of the plant can go up and down. What's that? People are harvesting. People harvesting is a game. Now they're harvesting and all of that. Over time, the company is expanding and doing a lot of things. Now, what I do is, all right, is just to compound and compound and compound. When the market gets better, I can say, let me take profit. Okay, that's another thing you will need to understand when you are playing the DeFi games. Okay, now in the next the next 30 minutes, I'm going to plant about 14 additional. Now, how many plant is here now? 814. Now, which is worth $1,239. Now, assuming the price of plant is, let's say, $8. And so that means that 814 plant multiplied by $8, okay, will have been $6,500. So now, what will it cost me to do 1,000 plant now? 1,000 plant. Okay, yeah, of course, because the plant is going to be a combination of LP, but let's say 1,000 plant, let's say because of the BNB cost and all of that, I may spend more than this, but let's pretend that I'm going to spend 1.5 to do 1,000 plant. Now, that means on the average, 1,000 plant, let's say I'm going to have been about 30 to 30 something plant every day, and I keep compounding. And in the next 1 or 2 months, and let's say the price of plant go up, now 1,000 plant multiplied by, let's say, $5, or let's say, yeah, $5, that would be $5,000. So, and imagine if you are having you have compounded to about 45 plant per day, and it's $8, that means you're talking of $360 per day, multiplied by 30 days, right? That's about $10,000, $10,800. We have people who are making $5,600 per day because of the number of plant they are having and all of that. Okay, so that's for right. Then the next I need to show, because I'm running out of time already, is that those of us who are already on the drip, when you go to farm, that you say you cannot unstake your pig and all of that, go to farm, is to change it to what? A list form, then you can be able to unstake. Now, what I was telling some persons is that if you have some coin you stake that is your BUSD and not pigs, now that is dogs and not pigs, all you do is just, maybe you can unstake fraction, right? How many of balance is here? 7.6. I can say 0. Right? I can say 0. Any fraction, 0.001. I can unstake. The moment you unstake, it's going to take out your pigs and then give to you. Now, why do I not unstake everything? This is dogs, it's not pigs. It's anything that has to do with pig that I have to unstake everything. But why do I not unstake this? Because when I unstake this, when the second version comes, version 2 comes, I need to spend another gas fee to stake it back. So for me, there's no point. Unless if I check again tonight before tomorrow starting up, I will have to know if there's a need to unstake everything. But those ones that have like single pool and all of that, like if you look at it here, pools. Now, if you look at it here, this is dogs. There's about 13 dogs here. I didn't unstake it. Well, I didn't even have the time. I have a lot of work to do. Maybe tonight, I have to just to review it. But just to show you, now if you unstake everything, it's not bad. All you do is that you unstake everything. Then after you unstake everything, go to Pix Credit, and then what? Enable. I do not have anyone. That's why it's not showing you. Come on, are you serious? Where did I have this one from? Where did I have this? Oh, okay. Now you have to enable, right? If it's one, maybe you want to remove from your big pen, then you have to like enable and then get credit. So like now, look at this guy now. So I've already enabled, that's why yours will have to show enable. Mine will not show enable again because I've done enable. And again, I want to go to get the credit maximum, and I say get a token, credit token, right? That is a point here. What's going to happen when the V2 come, whatever volume you have accumulated here will be given to you. So you do what you want to do with it in order to like now going to do your piggy bank to add up to your piggy bank staking and all of that. So that for drip network and drip garden, piggy bank and all of that. Then there was a link I sent to some of our especially, yeah, all of our Telegram channel. Nobody have done anything on it, and I intentionally was not going to talk anything on it, right? Even those are built with me and private mentorship, nobody said anything. I just sent a link and I sent a picture and all of that. Nobody did anything. Nobody said anything, and I was intentional not talking about it. Now look at this. This again, because although these guys are never revealed of their, but they have a lot of strategy they put in. If you read all of their, just like a similar to their roadmap or white paper, if you go to CoinMarketCap, you go to SPO, okay? Yeah, go to SPO. Please don't let your headache, don't let your head be big too much, because I know there's so many things to learn in crypto. We've not done anything. We've not started, right? If you go to SPO, it's a coin that we now need to stake in here. So for instance, I think there's a link. The link is there on our group on the Telegram. Many persons, they take advantage of it. They see and they don't do anything. And I'm not going to repeat anything there, right? So all I do now, for instance, is that I buy the coin and I keep in my MetaMask and I connect with the link sent. I connect my MetaMask wallet. And then next is that it's going to show you the volume of the token you have deposited, okay? Now, in what you have in your wallet, it's going to show you what you have in your wallet. And what is it going to tell you? You'll see what you have here. And it's going to tell you, enable, don't mind if you say 1,000. No, that's not true. You can put even 500 pieces or 200. If you look at this wallet, it's just 275 that was initially deposited. Maybe it was compounded later and then more. So you can look at it now, okay? Let's say I want to deposit 300, okay? And I have to approve. Now, after I approve, that's the same 300 I can type here, okay? And then I click to recruit as well. The same thing is just like stealing of technology of like drip network, faucet, whatever that you see that is already locked cannot be taken out, right? It will only accrue profit per day. Now, whatever is coming at a given time, I can always recompound down. I cannot recompound because it's not there, right? But look at this, the estimate daily yield I can have on the spot call is 9 point this, right? That's about 3.3%. Now, there's so many calculations about it, but what am I doing now? When I compound more and more and more, when I see that, okay, I've compounded a lot, I can harvest some, as I sell space treasures. Now, when I sell, I will just keep the spot going, waiting. If there's a pump in the market, I can sell two things. I can buy some, maybe I can buy 600 volume of the spot coin, stake one, and leave half. When I leave half, if the coin pump, and do 100, 200, 300%, I can sell that and continue to play the game of this one. Okay, but these guys are anonymous, not unlike a drip network that you know that, okay, this is the person behind it and all that. So, but when you do this, over time, when the coin gets to $1, $2, $3, then you can make a lot of money and pump back to your major coin, okay? So there are a whole lot of things that you have not learned, and many people have not sat down to understand. And when we tell them, settle down, learn, but people will not, all right? People wait until the result manifest, say, oh, how do I do it, and all of that. But it's the same bank of information you are giving to people. Look at this coin, for instance. When I was test running, I was training people about this GoField, GodFi coin. 128 was experimented and stake. You can imagine already 117 have been on the coin. I wouldn't sell this coin. What am I selling it for? So I'm going to leave it there. Now it's going to be accruing, but look at it. It's still remaining 312% continue, right? APR. Now, right, you still have how many days to go? I think I can see when number of days, 275 days to go, okay? Right, the amount that was sending that time was about $300, so the price was going up and down, okay? Price was going up and down, but you don't bother about that because now if you look at it right now, the coin, is that $200? That $250, I just know it's about $300 about, right? But if you look at it now, let me quickly check here. So those are the things. So when the coin go up so much, I can have a lot of money from the coin. Okay, let me check something here. Yeah, I play a lot of DeFi games and I love staking. I love shit game. Okay, let's go here. Okay, never mind. I think enough of that. So let me quickly check whatever anyone is asking. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I've come to the end of this interaction. So whatever you chat, let me see. Somebody said, what platform do we stake Brew Labs? I'm sure you are new. You are new to the training just now. Or you are new to our platform. Are you? If you are not, if you have been on Plan B and you're on our forums, I'm not going to spare you of this. What platform do we stake Brew Labs? For the purpose of people who are very new, because listen is this, some of us, we're on a forum, but we don't pick information. That's terrible. That's terrible. And that's why that's terrible. And that's why it's happening to us. Last year on Shiba, I love what happened to people. I love it. People were not taking information seriously. When it's sent, people don't look at it. What's he talking about? He's just talking. Okay. And then when the market now come up and then bless a lot of people, that's when people start jumping up. So it's not enough for you to have that. That's why we said, like, it's only people on deal with me. We said something, we said, our platform is for information, instructions, and actions. Now, it's not enough for information to be sent. Okay, so when you go to CoinMarketCap and then you click on the coin and search for Brew Labs, and you just to click on brewlabs.info, and then you connect to your wallet, and then you're going to see earn, and so you click on earn, and then you go to staking. Don't go to farm, you will not know. I do the farming, but I've not even talked to anybody about the farming. So you click on the farming, that means you're going to provide a liquidity token. And so you have a problem of impairment and all of that. But that money, there's crazy money in DeFi games, guys. So, but a lot of people still stay behind and speaking English and all that. So now it's just like how many people have not learned much about NFTs and metaverse now. Okay, you can see APR of some coin, 438%. Okay, 550 this. Look at it, 2,700 and this. Crazy, right? Yeah. You've not seen anything. If I show you guys something, it's going to craze you. Does it really happen? Yeah, it will start, but it will end up coming down more. Let me show you something. Whoosh, man. Nobody should shout, okay? Crypto is big and you can't learn it all. So look at something. What's this? 392%, 537. Okay? Keep it to yourself. Bye-bye. So now, Brew Lab, just to click, and then you click on this. Okay, I told you click on stake, right? That's where we have the pool. And then you can do APY 17%, right? APY 17%. So you can pick the one you lock. Just check all of this. This is a place we'll stake Cody. You can see, where's Cody? Is Cody finished? Maybe Cody is finished. I don't know. It's been a while I've not come here. Okay, pull no longer distributed reward. Okay, which one? No, this. Okay, so just go. I've showed you how to do about it. And I'm sure if you have been on our forum, I've discussed this to length on our forum. I've done that more than over and over again. I've done a lot of this on our forum. I've sent the link on our forum. Quite unfortunate, people don't pay attention to information. So, but very simple. So you can now see where and where, but you must make sure you have BNB in your wallet, right? Then you can buy from PancakeSwap. is already there, and then you go ahead and stake it. Okay. So imagine what I was doing now. Imagine if this coin that somebody bought, for instance, look at it, those of us who bought at 0.004, or let's say 5. Now multiply by, and I say stake at least 100,000. Please don't be discouraged. If you don't have up to 100,000 volume you can buy, don't mind Felix, buy the volume you can buy. So because I think I always smart people not to take action when I say minimum. Well, I always tell you what is ideal because I have a reason for that. I'm attached to figures, 1,000, 10,000, especially on project. I know what they normally do sometime eventually. Okay. Now 100,000 pieces, that will be $500. Okay. Now imagine that when this coin now go to like 50 cents, that means your $500 on the dollar value, it's about $5,000. Okay, because by 50 cents, all right, you have 100,000. Okay, by 50 cents, that's $50,000. Oh, come on, are you crazy, Philip? Are you crazy? What's it? Yeah, fine. 100,000. You can see why I love figures of 100,000 multiplied by 50 cents. Man, when Felix, I didn't say it's going to be 50 cents. I don't know. But imagine when you have that and such coin go to, now you have 100,000, right? 100,000. And then in 2 years, you've gotten by 0.17. That's 17,000 in a year. Another year, so multiply by 2. So in 2 years, you have 34,000. If you still continue like that, but let's say worst case scenario, you have 20,000. That was accrued. And then if the coin gets to $2.7, I'm using scenario of Matic, right? Now you have 20,000, okay, pieces, okay? Then that's about $54,000. So your volume of 100,000, for instance, all right, multiplied by $2.7, okay? So that's about whooping of 270,000. That's how people have become millionaire in crypto. It's not about gambling, making noise and all of that. No, it's about strategic planning and all of that. So ladies and gentlemen, that's why we have told you in Plan B, you can start from our free forum, be on the WhatsApp and the Telegram forum. Information are sent, act on it. Then you want to help yourself more, enroll on all our academy, maybe basic, intermediate, or subscribe for Be With Me. Yearly is $1,500 to get information, what to do, partition your strategy, and then private mentorship. And private mentorship, detail more training and all of that. So that's all. So crypto is big, and we have said crypto is a place where the passive earn at the expense of the activities of the active. So that means the active make money for the passive and patient. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. I've told you go and look at it and wait for it, come down. And I've told you my Malena was a core, that is DAR token. And then you check over it again, you can buy some of them. And what will happen? Maybe from 64 cents. And then what will happen? We can get to $3. When? I don't know, but you can buy it. All right, guys, who have a nice time, enjoy yourself. Those of us in Plan B, Be With Me tomorrow, live trading tomorrow, 9 p.m. Okay, and those of you who have started on IPC and all of that, of course, we've told you the link for the Zoom and all of that was only sent to the platform. So on the Telegram, make sure you read and check info there. And then I think there's training tomorrow by 8 p.m. For everybody, prospect and all of that. But no of those things are going to be sent on our Plan B forum again. I've told you guys the 1 week intensive training we did was purely to start from home. And then people who are interested, why not take advantage of it? And we'll say by next week, by the grace of God, we're starting on how much you make in a day, in a month, in a week, how to partition and diversify. We have told you, do minimum of $1,000, and then let us see how we can come and help ourselves, as it were. All right. So, guys, enjoy yourself. Do have a nice time. God bless you. Or say, please, meeting. Yeah, of course, absolutely. It's gonna be. All right. Bye bye for now. Love you guys. And private mentorship, okay, if it's one person that come for class on, it is one person that come for class on when's that? On Tuesday, yeah. I will just personally take it that I will just send another link to the person. There's one person that come on the meeting. I'll just send a private, separate link to that person so that when you come, we don't see us and I will be having one-on-one interaction with the person. Okay, do have a nice time, everybody. God bless you. Love you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
God
you so
bless
much.
you. Good night.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.